Balik tayo dito sa NCAA On Tours. Mal, you're on cam. Of course, students from the home crowd, the San Sebastian College Recoletos here in Recto Ave, Manila. We are live at the 6th floor of their multi-purpose hall. Pretty faces all around. Of course, serving inspiration to our players. Ganadong ganado ang parehong kupunan. San Sebastian Golden Stags, again, the home team. They are down by 10 points going into the 4th period against the visiting JRU Heavy Bombers. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Guys are watching live on SNA HD, TFC.tv, and of course sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA. Martin Javier with Mix Bustos and Roxanne Monte Alegre at courtside as we begin the 4th period of this game, final period. This game between the San Sebastian Stags and the JRU Heavy Bombers. Dayosa, corner 3. Rattles out. Jed Mendoza running the break for JRU. Mendoza flips it up. Ito naman si Navarro sa kabila. Binigay kay David. Corner 3. Jason David! That is a crucial three-point basket for San Sebastian.
Much needed basket for San Sebastian. Credit that defense, credit those stops. And Coach Egay Macaraya, bumalik na nga siya dun sa 1-3-1 zone. Renzo Navarro is playing that trail side. Siya yung wiper dun sa offense, or sa defense rather, but Abdul Sawat escaping with that baseline layup.
Remember, San Sebastian had 7 3-pointers noon sa ating first half. Yun ang una nilang 3-pointer dito sa second half as Renzo Navarro scores on that fadeaway jump shot. Sawat binigay kay Putucci sa ilalim. Oh! Alvin Baitiong with a rejection. But Bordon is right there to save the day.
Pamatay sunog dito si Carl Bordon after committing 2 straight fouls to start the second half. Inipusha ni Coach Vergel. Now another chance for him to redeem himself.
Back to a 9-point lead for the Heavy Bombers. Back and forth action here. And Renzo Navarro! 5 straight points for San Sebastian. Down to a 6-point lead. Putucci sends it back outside. Mendoza goes baseline. And a foul is called. Alfred Gayosa matatawagan dito. Samantala, puntahan natin si Roxanne Monte Alegre.
Mas masarap talunin ang kalaban sa home court nila. Yan ang biggest motivation ni Coach Vergel Meneses sa kanyang team. At dagdag pa niya kung ang homework nila kanina sa dugout ay isang viewing party to know the tendencies and weaknesses ng kalaban nila. Ang crucial examination daw ng team for today is test of character. Sabi niya, kailangan niya makita that they bring in the right amount of confidence, aggressiveness, and for them to trust his play during the game. At sabi rin ni Tay Teodoro, before the game started kanina, that today he woke up knowing that he found his rhythm dahil nag-struggle nga daw siya during his first few games dahil binabantayan daw siya lagi. So tingnan natin if sapat na yon na para makuha nila ang panalo today. Legs, Martin?
Aming salamat, Roxanne Monte Alegre. Right now, they are in a good position. Although, their lead is down to 6 points. David. What a move. And that made basket for Jason David.
Martin, alam mo sa mga shooters, minsan pagkasapa lang, pag-release pa lang ng basket, alam mong papasok na. And that was the 3-point basket of Renzo Navarro earlier and Jason David right now.
Baba sa tatlo ang lamang ng visiting team. How will JRU respond? Bordon mula sa kanto, malakas.
No need to rush if you're Renzo Navarro. Momentum now is on your side.
Renzo using the Calma screen. Navarro. Step back. Binigay kay Capobres. 8 seconds to shoot for Bastet. David. Navarro from the parking lot. That's way off for Renzo Navarro. Asketti. They want to slow it down here. Sawat off the glass. No good. Bordon from mid-range. That's in for JRU. And a timeout here will be called for Coach Egay Macaraya. Binaba nila ang lamang dito. Sa 5 puntos, magbabalik ang NCAA on tour. Babalik tayo dito sa NCAA on tour live here in San Sebastian College Recoletos here in Recto, Manila. And our Vivo player profile, the big guy from the JRU Heavy Bombers, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal for Abdul Wahab. Really playing well for Coach Verhel Meneses this afternoon. May pakindat ba?
Oh, bogey points.
Bulanadi now as action continues here in the fourth. Jason David! Second three-point bomb here in the fourth period. Quince puntos na ang iniaambag ni Jason David. Mintis naman mula sa kabila. Chance for the Stats to tie or even take the lead with a 3. Gayosa from the outside. Malakas. Here comes JRU. Todoro. Naghahanap ng kakampi. Binigay kay Grospe. Nice ball movement for JRU. Todoro with the shot and with a miss. Gayosa securing that rebound for the San Sebastian Golden Stags as we approach halfway mark of this fourth and final period. Bulanadi goes baseline. Bulanadi all the way to tie this game up.
Shifting hands is Alin Bulanadi. Great drive to the basket. Using that right hand. Right now, tied ball game. It's electric here in the San Sebastian gym.
Fourth deadlock of the game at 58 all. And a foul inside to stop the big guy of Del Putucci. Jason David committing that foul. See that again. Here's that three-pointer earlier, cold-blooded for Jason David. Ito naman yung pangtabla. Vivo, perfect shot, perfect selfie. Coming from Alin Bulanadi, shifting hands and finishing for San Sebastian. De la Virgen to Lasqueti. Lasqueti with a miss and a foul against the Heavy Bombers, I believe.
That's his third personal foul.
Oh, that is against the San Sebastian Stags. Jason David ulit ang natawagan dito.
Jason David, 18 points, 3 puntos, 2 big threes here in the fourth quarter. A big instrument why tabla na dito ang laro after being down as much as 12 points ang San Sebastian.
Yes. Teodoro, nice fake. Teodoro! That's how you counter the barrage of three-pointers.
Bring out the party hats. It's a 3-point party here. Grabe. Palitan ng lamangan dito sa aksyon. Sa NCAA on tour.
Pangatlong tres ni Daytay Teodoro. All coming from the second half. Navarro blows by Teodoro. Hand off to Calma.
Well, check that Jason David already has 3 3-pointers dito sa fourth quarter. Kita nga natin Gio Lasqueti. Hands it out to Daytay Teodoro. Of course, talagang tatalong ka sa peke ni Daytay Teodoro because he can hit it from any time. Daytay Teodoro with that big basket.
That move, that drop off inside Navarro to Calma. And you saw Irvin Grospe fend off kay Calma, kaya natawagan siya ng foul doon. So 14 to shoot for San Sebastian, a fresh 14 for them. Navarro pull up 3. Oh, no foul called. Last touch by San Sebastian. So JRU a chance to extend this lead and at a safe cushion here. Aschetti. Looking for a teammate. Finds Chodoro. Again from way outside. Tay Chodoro. Back-to-back three-point bombs.
Yun ang 3 points from the parking lot. Tay Chodoro just hitting from all angles. When they needed the most, when San Sebastian was making a run, Tay Chodoro is just right there to the rescue.
6-point lead for JRU. And a turnover for Pastet.
18 points in 16 minutes, Tay Chodoro. And this guy has proven his worth here in the NCAA. Kumbaga, mature na eh.
Kahit markadong-markado siya, nagagawan pa rin niya ng paraan. Look at that three-pointer. From way out sa parking lot ng San Sebastian.
That is a nightmare if you're the defensive end because you have to extend your defense. Diba? That was like 2 to 3 steps away from the three-point area.
Natawagan nila, that is Stephen Curry range. Doon pumukol si Chodoro. Eto ulit siya. Back to Chodoro from the outside. That familiar fake. His shot was deflected. Chance bumawi ng San Sebastian. David gives it to Calma, and that is a traveling violation for a JM Calma. Missed opportunity para dito sa San Sebastian Stags. Malinaw na malinaw. Great call by our referees. So again, 6-point advantage for JRU. Under 3 minutes remaining. Ito sa ating laro. Tay, binigay kay Grospe. Tried to feed it inside to Abdul Razak Abdul Wahab, but it was intercepted. Ball will remain with JRU.
I like what Coach Egay Makaray is doing in his 1-3-1 zone defense. Yung kanyang point guard nasa ilalim, pero ayun, nakatulog. Nalaman ng depensa, no communication on that defense. Backdoor play by JRU extends his lead to 8 points.
Knockout play para kay Irvin Grospe. That leads us to a timeout here for San Sebastian. 8-point lead for the visiting team. Magbabalik ang NCAA on SNA. Babalik ang NCAA on tour, and this is a mural from inside, of course, the San Sebastian College gym. Telling, of course, in different sports, chess, swimming, they're well represented here in the NCAA. Ping pong, table tennis, volleyball as well. And football. There you go.
Well, right now, Martin, it is very crucial because San Sebastian already called their final timeout habang ang JRU may dalawa pa. Mga tayo sa historic San Sebastian gym. 5-peat champions from 93 to 98. Last championship was in 2009, as you said, Martin, with the Pinatubo trio, Calvin Abueva, Ian Sangalang,
Ronald Pascual,
of course.
also there. So, kumagit mo, last time out for San Sebastian. This is still 2.5 minutes of play. See what they can do here. Kulanadi, dumire-diretso, off the glass and in. So down to 6 ang lamang ng JRU. Assists natin, pangatlo dyan ng JRU, 16 a game. They now have 18 as a team, really executing very well against the Golden Stags.
That's his second personal foul. 4 on the Golden Stags.
Tay Chodoro takes a trip at the free throw line. They're averaging 13.1 points per game. He was surpassed that already with 18 markers so far. As we see, of course, the representative of JRU sa ating NCAA Mancom, si Sir Paul Stupan. Liking what he is seeing right now. So Tay Chodoro makes 1 out of 2. Point advantage for JRU here. Let's see if Aztec can respond. David, derecho. JRU giving off that foul.
Well, Martin, this is not over yet if you're JRU. Mahabang oras pa to. 3-possession ball game. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Jason David going to the foul line. Still many possessions can run through. Many stops can still run through. And for JRU, sabi nga ni Roxanne kanina sa kanyang report, sabi nga ni Coach Verhel, this is a test of character. Especially when you're away, you have to be able to close out games. The maturity of your team. Alam mo, this season 93, JRU has shown us that this is not a Tay-Tay Chutoro dependent team. Maraming pwedeng gumawa, Jed Mendoza, MJ De La Virgen. And for them, it's just really a good sign of just going all the way up for the Heavy Bombers.
Crucial 2 misses for Jason David at the free throw line. 1.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Gayosa is hounding Grospe. Gayosa getting the steal. And Sebastian needs to score in this possession. RK gives it to Bolanadi for 3. No good. Calma hustling for the offensive board. But he turns the ball over. Back to the JRU Heavy Bombers. As we approach the last minute mark of this game. 7-point advantage being enjoyed by JRU. Na libre si Mendoza sa kanto. Jed Mendoza!
Jed Mendoza with that possible dagger extends this lead to 10 points. Big basket by Jed Mendoza.
10-point advantage. Alam natin may timeout doon, pero naalala nila wala nang timeout dito ang San Sebastian. What a crucial basket coming from Jed Mendoza. Has 9 points in the ball game. And an offensive foul on Jason David.
That just might really seal the deal for San Sebastian. Great defense, great recognition by MJ De La Virgen. He recognized that Jason David was moving, as we can see in this possession. Alam niya eh, ayun oh, gumagalaw oh. Hindi nakasettle, hindi naka-establish yung screen ni Jason David. That just might be the knockout punch.
That is the 18th turnover for the Stags. De La Virgen gets it to Grospe. Grospe being guarded by Capobres. De La Virgen. Alik sa labas. Mendoza mula sa kanto. Wala. Oh, but they get the ball back. Foul on against San Sebastian. Jason David will foul out of the game, committing his 5th personal foul right there. Fouls out with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. The high point man for San Sebastian this afternoon, but it was not enough.
JRU, Martin, on its way to a 3-game winning streak. On their way to be 5-8 to close out that first round. They will have a more or less 5-day break. They will battle Mapua University up next para sa kanilang last game of the first round. And for San Sebastian, they've just really been struggling. 4-5 on their way to be 4-5 in this game. But of course, it's not yet over. Marami pa rin pwedeng mangyari. We've seen so many miracles, you know, in basketball.
Last year, you know, San Sebastian only had 1 win in the first round.
Oo.
Second round sila bumulusok doon.
Oh. Of course, the hosts of this year, one of the favored teams with their intact lineup.
Of course, this afternoon, they are missing the services of their star player, na si Michael Kalisaan. Because again, serving had 1-game suspension after committing 2 unsportsmanlike fouls in their previous game against CAC. There's Abdul Wahab missing the first. Missing both. Gayosa with the rebound. They turn the ball over again. Here's Abdul Wahab with the exclamation point for JRU. And Abdul Wahab doing it on both ends of the floor, getting the rebound. And dubbing sa ating camera dito is that throwdown earlier.
Just too many exclamation points for JRU in this crucial last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. That Jet Mendoza 3, that offensive foul by Jason David, and Abdul Basak Abdul Rahab just having a great time. Tumampa siya dun.
Namiss na niya yung high five niya, Coach Verhel. Tapos dumampa dun sa camera natin. Here's a turnaround from the three-point area for JRU, only making 1 out of 11 from the outside ng ating first half. Second half naman, bumawi sila, shooting 6 out of 13.
But this guy just has to make his free throws. Ayun, masok na yun. You know, what a swing, Martin, as much as sa pupulusok na maagang San Sebastian. Early 10-point lead. Nakahabol sila ulit. Nakuha ulit na San Sebastian yung game dito. Lumamang pa ng konti, but then JRU just holding on. The pressure is just really off them. Credit their defense and their offense from Tay-Tay, from everybody else. Envy de la Virgen, Jet Mendoza, everybody just contributing to the cause for this win para sa JRU.
Naging problema ng San Sebastian dito sa ating laro is finishing off quarters.
Yes.
And nabanggit mo, Mix, maraming silang quarters, second, third, and fourth quarter. Mainit yung kanilang panimula. But, you know, they were unable to sustain their offensive production. Kaya naman, kabawi itong JRU Heavy Bombers. Yun, high-five na niya si Coach Verhel.
Sabi Coach Verhel, aray.
Kasi malakas yun,
Lakas yun, All right, so San Sebastian, or rather JRU, is on its way to its fifth win. Well, San Sebastian will slide to 4 and 5.
3 seconds left. They will burn the clock. And officially, the JRU Heavy Bombers continuing their winning streak. Ang tatlong panalo na in a row for Coach Verhel Meneses. Doing it in front of the home crowd ng San Sebastian. No, our final score 73 rather to 60. And I think final score 73 to 62. There you go. Our final score, 11-point win for the JRU Heavy Bombers, and another double-digit win for Coach Verhel Meneses and the rest of his boys. Gandang pinakita dahil kanina nahuli sila ng start. They had a slow start in this ball game, but JRU ultimately recovering and delivering the most crucial moments of this game. Speaking of delivering, it was this guy, Tay-Tay Chodoro, really lighting it up for Rizal University, scoring 19 points, 3 boards.
19 points and 3 boards, Tay-Tay Chodoro. 15 points in the second half. 7 big ones. Crucial threes in the fourth quarter. As much as he was checked a while ago, kala natin talagang kuha na ng San Sebastian yung Tay-Tay Chodoro, pero Tay-Tay Chodoro delivering when it matters the most.
And tomorrow, this is our game, CSB Arellano. For our first game, LPU. Mapua's second game. Ayan po yung mga na-postpone natin na mga laro. Ito po ulit. At rounding up the triple header for tomorrow, Friday, August 25, 2017. It's going to be the EAC Generals and the University of Perpetual Help Altas. Again, these were the games that, you know, we were supposed to play last Tuesday. Na-postpone po dahil sa bagyo. Bukas po namin lalaroin yan sa Phil Oil Flying V Center. Kita-kita po tayo bukas. Samantala, again, JRU Heavy Bombers getting their 3rd win in a row. And another road team coming away with a victory here in the San Sebastian San Sebastian College, Recoletos, Manila. 11-point advantage, 11-point win for JRU. Maraming salamat po sa pagtutok dito sa NCAA On Tour. Martin Javier with Mix Bustos, Roxanne Monte Alegre at courtside, Lian Ocampo, Miss Mickey Mirabueno, and Direk Alneri for that entire broadcast team today. Maraming salamat po. Kita-kita ulit tayo bukas para sa NCAA on SNA.